Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer, and this is the On the Snow Before You Go forecast. And got an active storm track out west and a warm storm lined up for the northeast. Here are my headlines. Just kind of looking at the next probably 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Active western storm track. We've got one larger storm now, but then there are two, maybe even three really fast-moving minor storms that will just race across the west, and I'll show you those. And then in the northeast, we've got a warm storm Thursday into Friday. I don't have a whole lot in my forecast for the northeast. Let me just show you my spider chart. Odds of best snow next 5 days. Places that are highest are out west on this. Colorado, northern New Mexico, parts of Wyoming, parts of Montana, the Pacific Northwest. Just name a few. You can see the areas that are highest on the web are in that purple shaded area. I don't have much for California, and the northeast really is not high on my list as far as this goes. Let me show you what the pattern is. So this is a water vapor in imagery. So the oranges and the reds represent drier air aloft. Let me just kind of show you what the storm track is doing right now. It's kind of doing this number and then diving down into the deep south, and that's what will deliver that storm up into the northeast, because there's a low here. You've got another low kind of moving in there, another low behind that, potentially one back here. Well, anyway, all these are going to come up over the top and race through the northeast down the road, and that will kind of keep the snow going in places. The Pacific Northwest, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, northern New Mexico, a little bit for Utah here and there, but not a ton. We're not talking big giant snows here. So let's look at what the GFS is thinking about all of this. Here's its interpretation. So let me take you into Thursday morning. Notice the storm headed for the northeast. That's going to be a warmer storm with mainly rain. Out west, there's a little low coming out of the Pacific Northwest that'll drop down through the Intermountain. Look at that. Down to Montana, Wyoming, Utah. There's Thursday afternoon, Thursday night. There's Friday morning, dropping and racing through Colorado with some very light snows. Now on Friday, the precip will slowly change over to some snow showers in the northeast as colder air starts to filter in very slowly. So there's Friday night, there's Saturday morning, right there. This is the 2nd of April. Another little storm hitting the Pacific Northwest. Another little clipper headed for the northeast. Here's Sunday morning. A little bit of snow dropping down through the Intermountain West, nothing big. Rolls into Colorado Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Becomes a little bit more of a storm system. Tries to spin up into something, but it's a pretty warm storm. These are all going to be warmer from here on out. So it's going to push snow levels up higher. But that's spring skiing for you. Here's Monday morning. A little bit of action in the interior. A little larger storm hitting the Pacific Northwest. This is a larger storm for the Pacific Northwest in the Monday and even Tuesday as well. You can see that. There's the 5th of April. All right, let's talk snow amounts. We'll do this in a couple of different phases. So all of today through the 3rd. Your best snows are going to be in Colorado, northern New Mexico, Big Sky, Grand Targhee, Pacific Northwest, Revelstoke, Sunshine, and Fernie, Schweitzer. So that runs us through the 3rd. Here's phase 2. Now this is the 4th through the 8th. So really looking down the road. Again, if you've got 2, maybe 3 fast-moving storms coming out of the Pacific Northwest, rolling down through the Intermountain, that's how you achieve these types of numbers through Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, or Utah, and Colorado. The Pacific Northwest could be in for a larger storm Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's how you get to those 1, 2, 3 foot totals. Looking at the northeast. Again, warmer storm Thursday, over to some light snows on Friday. Maybe there's another clipper behind that. But all in all, we're not looking at big numbers. 1 to 6 inches, and this is all the way through the 8th. So this is way out there. That's the way it looks to me at this point. So there you go. Always appreciate you guys tuning in here for these updates on the Snow. And this has been the Snow Before You Go forecast. Take care.